One of my invisible internet pals, Dr. Suzanne Freeborn, shared this photo of a wall in her home. I love looking at this positive display. It is a tradition that we chat about resolutions as a new year kicks off. As the years ticked by, I simplified the process by focusing on one consistent resolution. Try to be content, a slightly better term than happy, for most of each day. Seems like a worthy goal for each year, month, week, or day. My Hall of Fame dedicated to contentment will always include Big Tom. He has spent his adult life dealing with the challenges of schizophrenia. Here's a fascinating tale about him. It was New Year's Day. I picked up Tom for a celebration breakfast at the Breakfast Club, our favorite restaurant. We shared a meal and afterward took a short hike through the college arboretum that had become a winter wonderland after days of heavy snowfall. We could see our breath as we tramped down the narrow slippery trail and took a seat on the bench next to the frozen pond. The sun was out, but that didn't prevent the initial shock to my fat ass of sitting on a slab of concrete. We lit our smokes and gazed out. I glanced over at Tom and caught him smiling like an ecstatic Buddha. "Tom, what are you thinking about?" "That's quite a smile." As if awakening from a dream, he shook himself back to this reality and answered.
"Thinking of bacon. Man, that bacon down there was delicious. Mom used to cook me bacon back in the day, but nothing that good."
"Bacon, huh? That's what's making you smile?"
"Yep. Bacon and saber-toothed tigers."
On the crunching march back to the car, he asked if I'd give him a lift that night to the One World Coffee House. I agreed without hesitation. Going out at night? Must be something special.
"Yep."
10 years with Tom had taught me that pressuring my friend never worked. He had never ventured out at night, not once, but I gave up on the folly of guessing. That is until he called me, which was also as rare as a solar eclipse. My level of excitement surprised me on the way over to the group home. Tom was waiting in the living room. One look at my old friend and I had to take a seat. He had on a dark blue suit that fit too tightly, a bright red bow tie, white shirt, a polished pair of old black wingtips, and had slicked back his hair with way too much hair cream. "Wow! Look at you."
"Do I look okay? This is my only suit."
"You look great, man. We must be going to a special deal, huh?" Silence. "Ready to head out?" I asked. He didn't answer, but merely snatched a guitar case and a small portable amplifier from the kitchen table and stormed out toward the car, totally focused. I followed. I spoke no words as we drove and parked. He hopped out and hustled into the coffee house. They had packed the seats and tables with people as it was Saturday open mic night. Tom checked out the schedule sheet with me as his close shadow and found his name, fifth one up. I bought us coffees, and we took one of the last seats. A young blonde college girl wearing red tennis shoes and a long white dress, strummed on a ukulele and sang a snappy little tune, followed by two girls who played flutes, an older, long-haired guy who played an electric guitar and tried to sing, followed by a sweet-voiced young woman with a keyboard. The happy crowd rewarded each performance with polite applause and murmurs of approval and appreciation. Tom stepped up. He plugged in his amp and without a word of introduction started playing an incredible sounding guitar intro that turned heads and ended the many conversations. He awkwardly stepped toward the microphone and started singing an old Sam Cooke number. A change is gonna come. He sang with a deep, soulful, on-pitch voice and hit every note perfectly. He finished with a flourish on the guitar and the place erupted. Nearly everyone vaulted to their feet and cheered wildly. Whistles and hoots echoed off the walls. An older woman covered her mouth and wiped away tears. Even the waitresses had put down their trays and joined in with the applause. They were still clapping as Tom, without a word, picked up his equipment, exited, and headed for my car. He was smoking a cigarette and leaning on the passenger door when I caught up. I could still hear the murmurs of the impressed crowd as we got in the car.
Holy crap. You were unbelievable. I've known you for years and years. Never knew you could play and sing like that. My God. That was brilliant. Did you enjoy yourself up there, Tom?
Too many people.
We drove in silence back to his home and I followed him in. He took off his suit coat and tie, flopped on the couch, and flicked on the television. Are you going back there anytime soon?
Nope. Can't.
Why's that, Tom? You were fabulous.
That's the only song I know how to play.
I smiled for days on that one. It was incredible to see this shy old guy get up there and become a rock star for a few minutes. He offered me no explanation of why he had performed that one night. The mentation will remain his secret forever because that is how he wants it. Guess he had a dream and wanted it to come true. I have no idea, but it is a memory that left an imprint. I have been lucky enough to have seen much great music and live concerts including Chicago before their first album was released, Gordon Lightfoot in the Spokane Opera House, Dave Matthews in an outdoor venue, Bruce Springsteen in Philly, the Grateful Dead at Fillmore West, yet that old, classic song is one of the best things I have ever heard live. Big Old Tom never played in public again, to my knowledge.